Today I'm turning this pile of free wood into a raised garden table for my pepper plants. And the best part, it will also hide my winter tires.
I don't have a big garden, so I need to use my space very smart. Later in the video we'll also dive into soil and fertilizer, because most people get that wrong.
This table will give me 4 advantages.
A higher position means more sun, a storage place for my winter tires, a better working height for my back, and I create some extra garden space.
But first we need to design it.
The table will be 120 centimeters long, 60 centimeters deep and around 80 centimeters high. Because I have 2 raised beds of 60 by 60.
If my measurements are correct, it should fit exactly. I'm starting with the frame, because the frame will carry all the weight.
All this wood was free, which makes the project even better. This table will be around 80 centimeters high. This way I don't destroy my back every time I work in the garden. The only problem with free wood is that nothing is the same size. But this table also needs support.
When those raised beds are going to be full, they're going to be very heavy. Solid as a rock.
Almost done.
Remember these green planks? I had no intention of painting them. Let's just call it garden patina. But my wife had other plans.
She said we need to paint it. And honestly, I lost that discussion very fast.
But that's not the full story. It gets worse.
When I came home from work, it was already painted. But now comes the part that really matters. The raised beds. This simple table gives my plants more sun, it saves my back and it maximizes this small garden space.
These are 60 by 60 centimeters. Perfect fit. But what makes the difference is the soil we're gonna put in them.
At the end of last season I added minerals and nutrients.
I'm gonna use the soil from last season.
And the worms did the rest, making the soil even better. This soil is already full of life and my peppers will love it.
And I'm also gonna use some fertilizer.
On fertilizer you always see NPK numbers. N stands for nitrogen. It helps your leaves grow. P is for phosphorus. This is important for your flowers and fruits. K is for potassium. This will create strong roots and keep your plant healthy and strong.
Different plants need different balances, so depending on your goals, choose your fertilizer. I have a new batch of seedlings growing indoor.
If you saw my seed starting video, these plants started here.
But we also have some pepper plants from last year.
These plants made it through the winter.
And when the time is right, we're gonna place them in these flower beds. If you want to see how I transplant and grow them successfully, subscribe. In one of my upcoming videos, we're gonna plant these peppers. And that's when the season really begins.
So another problem solved. This is a perfect storage place. Even if you have a small garden, use every space.